Hello lovings and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Tappy Girl, your very own OB camera babe. I'm so excited about today. So today I'll be telling you a story about how I got my internship, starting from my job shadowing experience to the day I got an internship. I know that I wanted to talk about the other internship that I got at Kadova TV, but I thought, why not talk about how I got my camera internship first, because since this is the journey of a female camera operator in sports, you know. So let me first tell you my backstory. I was doing grade 12 when one of the teachers decided to motivate us, to encourage us, and this is what she said: if you're not going to study hard, you're going to end up doing media studies and you won't get a job. I only realized at a later stage that that was harsh, because I did media studies at University of Limpopo, and then I furthermore went to do what do we call this? I went to do a higher certificate at ASE, and that's when I met the other lecturer who told us that it's not advisable to do to job shadow or to do a part-time job, especially if you're doing higher certificate, because you'll be doing 26 modules, and that's a lot, which is true, it's a lot. But I listened to her, but up to a certain point, because I'm me, and that point is the day they brought in a production company called Vision View to give a presentation about the production company. So throughout the presentation, there was a point where they showed us a lady who is a female camera operator who already traveled the world. Guys, that lady was living my dream, you understand? So I had to come up with something. Immediately after the presentation, I went to the man who was responsible for internships. I spoke to him. He said their next intake is in June. I thought, obviously I'm not gonna survive with this, because I'll be at school, and they just said it's gonna be tight, it's hectic. So I said, okay, do you allow job shadowing? He said, yes, you can come and job shadow. So I asked for his email. He gave it to me. I remember I asked him, are you going to respond to our emails? I know I talk too much, but I had to ask him. He was like, yes, I do. Why? I said, lots of people in this industry, they'll give you the emails, but they never respond. He said, nah, I respond. I emailed him the same day. Do you understand? I remember what I said to him. I said that I humbly request to job shadow or observe at one of your productions, even if it's just 1 day or 2 days. And he responded, and we started talking. Also, the reason why I decided to send an email late, I know it's not a good thing to do, but at that point I was like, I want my email to be the first one he reads tomorrow when he gets to work, or be the second one or third, just as long as it doesn't go beyond that. So yeah, that's the reason why I decided to send an email that around 7, and then I scored myself a job shadowing gig, you know. And I remember the first job shadowing day, the first job shadowing gig, I'll put it like that, just, you know, I think it's yeah. So the first day I went there, it was on Saturday or Sunday, yeah, and the call time was 5 a.m. That means I woke up around 3 a.m. I left my place around past 4. I got there 10 minutes or 15 minutes before. And there was nobody there, and it was still dark because it was at dawn actually. So it was still dark, and the Uber guy decided to wait with me until somebody pitched, and then I was just with them, because this is me. I'm actually good with the people I don't know. I think I talk much with the people I don't know. So from then we were rigging the cameras, you know. It was just that time I didn't even know it's called rigging, you know. If you'd asked me at that time, I was like, nah. We took the camera inside, and then we just set them up, and then that was that, you know. After that, around 6 a.m. we went for breakfast. Ooh, element of surprise, guys. When I got there, it was like we were VIPs, because the setup, save yourself, we had a whole chef. Anyway, that's beside the point. And then after breakfast, I remember the director stood up. He was briefing everybody, and then he mentioned that we have a new intern here. Please show her how to use the camera and all that, and she's gonna shoot the first game. I was so excited, but at the same time I'm like, does this even make sense? Because I'm used to using DSLRs, and now it's big cameras. So yeah, man. And then we went there, we started shooting the first quarter. The camera guy was shooting, and then it was camera 4 behind the pole. I still remember that was the first camera that I used. And then after that I had to shoot. It was tough, it was hectic. I was not sure what was happening. I remember the guys were just running, the ball was being thrown to the other side, I had to run, and it was just panning, whipping every day, everything was just happening, you know. And but the director was patient with me, was just telling me, no, zoom in, zoom out, find the ball, follow the person, you know. It was that, and I had to acclimatize to that as time goes on. Immediately after the game, I had to go outside. I met with the director. He gave me feedback. He was telling me that what to look out for, especially focus, and then the kind of shot, the framing, I'll put it like that, the framing, and then what the role of that camera is. You need to have at least head to toe, what to do. And then I was just so happy about it. And then he was like, come with me, let's sit there, watch the monitor and see what's happening, what your camera is doing actually. So I was watching, and then yeah, with him. After that I went to sit with the engineer guys and the late audio guy. So we're just chilling there. After that I decided to go back inside. Remember, I was supposed to shoot only the first game. I went back inside. I was just standing right next to that camera guy. He saw me. He was like, do you want to shoot again? I said yes. He gave me the camera. I was shooting. The director could tell that it's the intern there, but he was patient with me. He was just telling me, go there, yes, find that guy, look at the ball, follow the ball, you know. I was there and I ended up getting it, even though it wasn't that good, but it wasn't that bad. So after that, after the day that I think we were done, when we were leaving, the event manager came to me and said, the director said that you can be with us for the whole season. I was so excited. Remember, I said even though it's just 1 or 2 days, I was so excited. And then after that we had to I had to continue job shadowing there. It was that now school started began to be hectic, like way too hectic. Now I had to stop everything to focus on school because I had to balance my life, you know. And I had to tell them I won't be making it anymore. I have things that I needed to do. I remember when I was at school, there was a point where I went to school at 9 a.m. we had test. I wrote a test, and then I went to the lab. We were working with my classmate doing, it was we were editing or something. We did it until past 12. We're like, okay, now it's 8 a.m. we need to go, let's leave around 2 a.m. It passed until 8 a.m. remember, like the following day. Remember, we didn't go to our room since we wrote the test in the morning, and then we slept there. We attended the first class. Imagine, we didn't have a shower, we didn't bath, we didn't do anything. We attended the first class, and then because that guy, we knew that guy doesn't play, you know. We attended that, he gave us feedback, we did everything, and then after that we went to our rooms. We didn't attend the late classes because we couldn't. There was no way we can attend that anyway. I'm sorry, I'm not being a bad influence, but there was no way at that point because it was just not working out. We were gonna, like, it was not gonna work out in class. So yeah, from then we had to do our practicals at school. So we were assigned to production companies. Unfortunately, they couldn't find one for me and this other girl, so I had to find my own production company, and I went there. Lucky enough, I did what I wanted to do. So I wouldn't, actually it wasn't lucky enough, it was God's way, because I did what I wanted to do and not what the school wanted me to do. So I was just happy with that. I was so excited. I did thank God. I was like, I'm grateful for this. So yeah, and after that, throughout that practicals, I asked for an extension. Then that turned into an internship somehow, and then 2 months down the line I received a call from Vision View, and the person was just like, hello, is it Matapelo? Yes, we have an internship program. We wanted to find out if you're interested, and if you are interested, please come for an interview and then we'll give you the day. I was like, yeah, you know, obviously, you think about it, you're receiving a call from the company that you always wanted to work with, the company that made you realize what you love in actual fact, the company that showed you that there's room to learn, you know, the company that allowed you to do things that, you know. I was like, look, under any circumstances, I am there. but I didn't tell her. That was me thinking under any circumstances I am there, and that was happened with me. So after that, I went for an interview. It went well, and then we came. They asked us to come sign the papers and all that, and that's how I got my internship. So what I learned about all this is that you need to make an initiative. That's what happened with me. I made an initiative. If I didn't approach that man, I wouldn't have got a job shadowing gig. If I didn't go for that job shadowing gig, which was not job shadowing, meaning I was not getting paid, I was just shadowing a person, you know, I wouldn't have received a call. They wouldn't have known there's this person. I wouldn't have received a call from the company. You understand? And one thing again, the most important thing is that these people are always willing to help. You know, you'll be surprised, but they won't come to you and be like, do you want this? Let's do it. Do you want to learn this? No, no, no. They want to see you trying, or they want you to come to them and be like, okay, I want to know this? And then they'll be like, okay, cool. They'll show you and they'll allow you to do it. You understand? And that's one thing that I've learned, and I would like people to adopt this, the tendency, the habit of making an initiative, you know, coming out of your comfort zone, doing something out of the norm. Go there, find a company in your industry, company near you, go there, ask them to job shadow. You know, you'll never know. What if you land a job, you land an internship, you know, you be recommended to a specific company or a different company. It works like that, because one thing I've learned about the media industry, it's that in most cases it's all about experience, what you can deliver. Imagine if you job shadowed at a specific company. Yes, you were not getting paid and you decided to leave, but you know what you're doing, you know the work, you know, it's better than nothing. You know, it's better than nothing. You have an experience. It's something you can use. It's something that will allow you to even apply on those portals, which most of people cannot apply now because of the experience, because now it wants you to tell the number of experience you have, like number of years, you know, and which is a bit tricky. It's a bit difficult for other people. You know, the feeling of trying to apply for something and it tells you they want experience. So please, guys, if you're doing your first year now or something, please start job shadowing from now, like from your very first year or now. Just do something. Just make an initiative. Attend those events in your industry, those seminars. You never know who you might meet. You never know what they might say that will change your life. So please do that. And it's because I love talking to people. I like engaging with people. I like interacting. So let's use the comment section below in order to do that. You know, I love it when we help each other to grow. You know, I'm sure I can learn a lot from you as much as you will learn from me and the other millennials who will be featured in this channel. So yeah, let's do this for ourselves. Let's live a life with passion, a life with purpose. Yes, I mean, it's the least we can do for ourselves right now. Peace out.